Hi y'all, this is Aria from the editing room coming to you live to say, I messed with my recording settings again and made it look really weird. I think it looks really bad. You might think it's fine, but if you think the video looks weird, so do I. I followed a tutorial and it didn't hit. So this is what the video should look like in future, but not this one. This one's gonna look suspicious. Sorry about that, and see you in the video. Oh, before we get into the video, like and subscribe! Ding! We're back on our tier list BS, and we are ranking all the Animal Crossing special villagers based on how much drag they serve. Top of the top, if you don't know, is
America's next drag superstar.
They are like the Sasha Colbys of the universe, the Animal Crossing universe. Everyone knows their names, and they are top tier drag. Next down, we've got Toot, which is you're doing drag, and it's cute. It's cute. Then we have Boot.
It's a boot.
Which is you're doing drag, and I don't really like it. It's not for me, but I can't deny that it is drag. Then we have Ally. Which means you are not doing drag, but you would tip me a $5 bill or a $10 bill or a $50 bill while I'm walking around on stage pretending to be an anime character. And then bottom of this tier list, we've got anti-drag. Because yes, there are some anti-drag characters in Animal Crossing. We saw it before. Everyone was very upset about Apollo. But listen, in this climate, with what Apollo represents, I can't trust that man. I'm sorry. But don't worry. We've got like icons like Isabelle and KK Slider and Mom. Mom is here too. So we're gonna go through this and do this based off vibes. Do I have real reasons for all of these? No. But I'm committing to my choices. We've got the gay dodo birds right here. Are they brothers or are they dating? Siblings or dating? I don't know. I don't think they're doing drag, but I think they're coming to the drag show together. And this one has all the money, but this one's actually going up and tipping all the artists on behalf of both of them. And they're allies! I think Flick is doing drag, but I think like that's because Flick is punk. So I'm not gonna put them all the way up into drag superstar, but I will put Flick in Toot here. I don't like this thing. I don't like these bird things. I think this bird's probably an ally. This bird probably doesn't know where they are. They're just here for the summer. I'm gonna find their family though. I think this one is also probably an ally. That looks like a supportive dad. I thought there's this one. No, they can all be allies together. Is this, I don't know. I kind of don't trust this one. I kind of feel like this one might be anti-drag. But these two are really trying to put them in check. This one just reads weird news sources. Blanca is a drag superstar. Not only are they wearing a clown outfit, they quite literally paint their face. And we paint their face for them. They do struggle with their own makeup sometimes, but they have a professional makeup team because they're a drag superstar. Blathers is an ally. Yeah, Blathers is an ally. I fear these cops are anti-drag. I feel like this one is, at least. I'm not sure about this one. This one might be an ally. I think this one is a little bit too military-y, so that makes me nervous. Brewster's an ally. Brewster's too busy being a barista. Brewster's not a drag king too. I think Celeste? I want to give Celeste a soft Toot. I'm not actually sure if Celeste is doing drag, but also she got heavy blush on and a bow. She's kind of giving Burdetta, so I'm gonna give her soft Toot. This one, ooh, I know you're CJ's dad or something. I think you're anti-dragon. That's why you're not in New Horizons, and that's why CJ, your gay kid, is there, because we're being progressive now. Where is CJ? Does CJ not exist? Did you kidnap your gay kid and take him out of the tier list? Oh no, you're here. Okay, I got nervous. You, CJ, are an ally to the drag artists. You don't do drag, however, you do support drag with your drag boyfriend. Okay, I think Reese and Cyrus, the two of them, they're just gonna jump into ally because they are very hetero, but they're cute and they would support. Dad is an ally and Mom is an ally because my parents are allies. Thanks, Dad and Mom. I appreciate you. Love that for me. Reese gives king to you. I see the vision. However, their relationship is so heterosexual relationship in our face the entire time, which I'm like, Who is this? This one's name starts with a D. And I want to call them Diggersby, but that's a Pokemon. Digby, I was close. Digby can be an ally. Digby's not doing drag. DJ KK? DJ KK is tough because you're literally DJing at the drag club. That's my thought. I'm gonna put DJ KK in Toot because I'm sure there's You're at the drag club running the drag shows. So, you know. Yeah, DJ KK will be a toot. What is Rossetti's brother named? Don? Don's an ally. Who is this? That's a drag king. That's a drag superstar. I don't know who you are. Camp drag superstar to me. You got a flower fascinator on your hat. You got a wig. You are in fact just wig and outfit. That's drag superstar. I don't know who this person is. This is editing room Aria again. I needed to know who this was immediately. And this is Farley. He gives you the golden axe and comes out of a well. This turkey's fighting for their lives. They don't have time to be doing drag. They understand the battle for rights. As someone who is invited to our town and then threatened to be eaten the entire time, it's crazy, this dude's lore. I'm gonna put them in ally because they get it. This is a drag king. This frilly guy, I think, is a legendary drag king. He canonically works in the Marquee, or whatever it's called, the comedy club in Animal Crossing, but he's like the rare one that actually has good material. You know what I mean? So this is Fierce Drag King up here in Drag Superstar, a drag legend, like that's Sasha Colby. While we're talking about the comedy place, where's Dr. Shrunk? Dr. Shrunk is a boot. Not only is your material bad, I don't like your mustache. I'm gonna be so honest. Axolotls are cute. I don't think they could have made a more unappealing axolotl villager, in my opinion. Gracie Grace is a drag superstar. That's the queer icon herself. And I don't think I really need to explain myself. She's the fashion girl. This is my grandma. Oh, she's mugged up though. I'm giving her a toot because she's mugged up. And she has a bob. She's a fab. I'm so, the mug and the bob is really selling me on Drag Superstar, but I feel like that's unhinged. I'm gonna put her in toot for now, but if I remember and I'm thinking about it later, I might bump her back up to Drag Superstar. Gulliver's anti-drag because he's wasting my time and I'm a drag artist. But he is an alien sometimes, actually. He does astronaut, he does pirate drag. Gulliver! Is Gulliver on here separately? No, Gulliver ain't on here separately. Okay, Gulliver gets a boot because there are drag costumes happening and he has a whole drag name and he also becomes an alien sometimes. I just don't like him. This is just a gyroid from your house in the GameCube. That's an ally because they help you maintain your house. Miss Wigster is here. I'll give a toot too, because she's a poodle and that's very drag. Gyroid does drag, she has so many looks. But this is house gyroid. If this is all gyroids, we could do toot. But if this is house gyroid is ally. And construction gyroid is also ally. I don't know, actually, no, I can't base this off of like my preconceived ideas of how construction workers behave. I can't just bump this construction gyroid down into anti-drag because they've never done anything wrong. Lucy LaDuca is a construction worker, so. But yeah, Harriet's gonna be a toot. She does the wigs for everyone. I don't like Harvey. Harvey is an ally though. He's literally anti-capitalism, right? Yeah. But he does have the photo studio, so he takes the pictures for all of the artists. He gets them good quality photos. I think Isabelle's also an ally. I think a lot of these special characters are just allies, but I think Isabelle's the ultimate ally. She's your friend who holds your hands at the drag show and makes sure your wig's on right, and makes sure you're like does up your outfit for you and records your performance for you. Jack is a toot. That's a spooky toot. Drag superstar tempting, but I don't know. There's not like anything superstar about Jack to me currently. Like I think Grandma's more superstar than Jack is. I'm putting Grandma up in superstar. You can't stop me, actually. This is my video. I can do what I want. This is my tier list. Jack is a toot. Spooky drag. Love to see it on Dragula. Jingle is just a reindeer. Jingle has a full-time job. Jingle's not doing drag. Jingle's an ally. Joan? How do I feel about Joan? No, but this cat is mugged up. 1 second. That's a drag superstar. And this is her drag kid who's a toot. Joan, I think, is anti-drag. Joan is behind the times and also facilitates stocks. She is Bitcoin and she's indoctrinating her grandchild, Daisy May, who maybe isn't on this list. Does Daisy May not exist? You're telling me we have mom and dad and Wishy the Star, but we don't have Daisy May? This is the thing. She's Bitcoin. She indoctrinated her grandchild into this pyramid scheme. And now Daisy May isn't even in the tier list. She's too busy trying to do, like, farm her Bitcoin. I don't trust it. Which one's real Kappa? Real Kappa's a boot. Kappa wife is an ally. Kappa kid is an ally. I think Katrina is, I don't know, she's kind of giving me drag superstar. I think she's a drag superstar. She's mugged up. She is an astrology girly. She has good production. I almost called this guy Stinks. Kix. Kix is an ally. Kix would go to the drag shows and tip us with the money he got from Shining Shoes, which is very kind of him. KK Slider, the regular, not the DJ version, is just an ally. Label is a toot, and it's the drag child of Gracie Grace. And then where's Mabel and Sable? Let's just do them. I think Mabel and Sable are allies. I think they are. They're not doing drag, but Mabel knows how to block a fierce eyebrow. I think Label's really the drag child of that family. Leaf is just a friend. Leaf is, like, with Isabelle, so fiercely an ally. But Leaf is unfortunately the kind of ally friend that does show up late to the gigs, like after the show's done. I think Lottie is a capitalist. No, anti-drag was crazy for that. She can't be anti-drag, she's pink. I don't know, she's not really giving me drag, so I'm just gonna keep her an ally. She's too busy with her, like, HGTV thing. I think Luna is doing drag. I think Luna might be drag superstar, and I think Katrina and Luna could do a really fierce drag show together. She's got the nose. She's got the under-eye jewels. She's mugged up. This is Lyle, and Lyle's anti-drag. There's a part of me that's like Lyle could be a boot, but no, Lyle's anti-drag. Lyle writes mean things underneath drag artists' pictures and videos and stuff. Behind an anonymous profile. Who is that? This is the old bug catcher. Are they related to Flick? Because obviously CJ's dad is homophobic. Flick's grandfather? No, I think Flick's grandfather, potentially, question mark, can be an ally and supports Flick's and CJ's relationship. It's cute. I think he's an ally. Pascal is an ally and goes to all the mermaid themed drag shows. Pave's a drag superstar and is like drag rivals with Gracie Grace. Oh, you know that. You know that they had fierce lip sync battles. Let's talk about these pelicans. Phyllis is a shady drag superstar. That's Bianca Del Rio. This one is her sister, Pelly. And Pelly can be a toot to feel something. And the mailman one, whose name I don't know, is just an ally. Delivering the checks. I'm just looking at Zipper T. Let's just get this over with. Zipper T's a boot. That's a drag. That's a drag bunny. I don't like it. I don't like it. Who is Wishy the Star? I'll put Wishy the Star as an ally. That sounds like an ally to me. I forget what was this the balloon salesperson in City Folk? Did he do something else as well though? I think if you sell balloons, you're an ally, but I really don't know what else you do, so I don't have anything else to go off of. This monkey's just an ally. Running the transit to and from the club. Red's not doing drag. Red's too busy scamming people. Gay crime. Oh, this is the Fountain Diva. I'm gonna give the Fountain Diva drag superstar because look at the material. That's a drag superstar. I'm kind of doing these out of order now. I'm sorry. Sahara, I'm gonna give a toot to just for the lashes. Rossetti, I'm gonna kind of give drag superstar too. With Phyllis, these two do roast tours together. So this is Drag King Shady Boots. This is Drag Queen Shady Boots. And they will read you down for filth day and night. Rover's an ally. Okay, we're at the Snow family, which I say, Snow Mom and Snow Dad, that is like drag. That's drag to me. However, I do feel like their children are just allies. And that leaves us with 5 left. Timmy and Tommy. I know, there's a thing where everyone's like Tom Nook is the ultimate capitalist, and that to me is anti-drag. But there's also like, isn't there like Tom Nook lore where he like donates to like orphanages and stuff? I think that's a thing. And that to me might put him up an ally. If I'm wrong about that, he can go down to anti-drag for his capitalist tendencies. However, if he's donating to orphanages, sure. Timmy and Tommy can be allies. I think old Tom Nook is anti-drag, but I think he's mellowed out. I'm fine with that. Tortimer. Okay, no, Tortimer is an ally, but Tortimer, he has like drag shows on his resort. And now the reason why he wasn't in Animal Crossing New Horizons is not because he died like everyone thought. No. He's busy on the drag cruise. That's what he's doing. And we got Wendell and Wisp. Oh, we're also missing the Manatee and like Nico from Happy Home Designer. Manatee would be an ally. Nico would probably be an ally as well. This must have been made. Oh, this is made in 2020. This is made before the game came out. That's tea, unless this is August 3rd instead of March 8th. They're giving allies. I think so too. I think overwhelmingly Animal Crossing special characters are just allies, and that's just kind of what it is. That's just kind of the reality we live in. Like, at least there's only 5 anti-drag ones. I think that's fine. I think that's a fine tier list, and I think I'm happy with that. I'm gonna commit. Thanks, Mom and Dad.